Hey everybody, we are over here today on Indian Grave Gap Road, which is off of Highway 75 between Helen and Hiawassee. And we're gonna hike up the Rocky Mountain Trail over here. Never hiked this trail, don't know much about it, but we're gonna find out today. I was actually gonna hike up the Rocky Mountain via the Appalachian Trail, but it's extremely crowded over there today, and not really anywhere to park, so this trail is not even half a mile away from the parking area for the Appalachian Trail. So we're gonna take off up through here, see what it's like. So let's get to hiking. Well, right off the bat, I can tell this trail's probably going to have a good bit of elevation gain. I figured it would, because it pretty much started going up right from the get-go, and we're still climbing right along, so I have a feeling probably going to be going up the entire way. I don't know. I didn't research this trail this morning because, like I said, I wasn't planning on hiking this one. But I have a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of up, so we shall see. Now this trail supposedly goes up and eventually intersects the Appalachian Trail, so we'll see. We've been steadily climbing. Now it looks like we're going to be steadily going down. So we'll see what lies ahead. Now we're going to keep on hiking. One thing about this trail, it's called the Rocky Mountain Trail, and it's really living up to its name. It's been these rocks like this pretty much the entire length so far. So it's really living up to its name. No doubt about it. Well, it looks like we've got a cool looking water crossing ahead. Like I said earlier, this trail's called the Rocky Mountain Trail, and you can tell there's plenty of rocks. So, like I said earlier, it's living up to its name. Definitely living up to its name. Well, I just picked my way across this water crossing. It wasn't too bad. I mean, there's plenty of rocks in there to step on, but this is an area where having trekking poles really comes in handy because these rocks get slick and you can fall in a minute. And the trekking poles really help you keep a good grip and hold coming across, so you don't end up on your rear end. But we made it across that, so let's keep on going on up the mountain here. Well, we finally hit a somewhat level stretch of this trail. I'm a little over a half a mile in. Man, it's been a climb. So I'm happy to see this flat section. It's one of those trails, like I said in my last video, this is one of them that's rough on a fat boy. I'm definitely taking my time coming up these steep inclines because I don't want to burn up all my go juice before I'm even halfway through the trail. But so far this has been pretty tough, and I had a feeling it would be. But we're going to continue on. See what the rest of the trail's like. Well, I just stopped for a minute to take a little bit of a breather. Man, it's a climb up through here. I'm getting close to the 1 mile mark, and it's pretty much been a steady incline the entire way, except for that one little flat section that I videoed on earlier. But it's a climb, no doubt. Definitely getting in my cardio for the day. And as you can see, Rocky Mountain Trail is living up to its name still. Just rock, rock, rock. So we're gonna continue on. Well, we just hiked up on another rocky water crossing. One thing about this trail, so far there's been places to get water pretty regular, as long as you've got a filter to filter it with. But one good thing about the trail, I don't know, in the dead of summer they might not be flowing as well as what they are right now, but as of right now there's been plenty of places to get water up here, even though we're up here on the side of this mountain. And as you can see, we're still going up, so we're going to continue up. Well, we're over a mile in now, getting close to the 1.25 mile mark, and it's finally leveled out. Thank goodness. I'm not sure how long this little level spot's going to last, but if you look over here to the right, you got all these wildflowers bloomed out. It's some form of trillium. I don't know which variety, but they're all along the trail here. Here's another little patch of them. Seems like they're bloomed out more as we get further up the mountain. Getting to be more and more of them. But we'll see how far this level section lasts before we turn back up the mountain again. Well, here's a campsite along the trail here, and this is right before you get to the intersection of the Rocky Mountain Trail and the Appalachian Trail. But got a nice campsite up here. Sorry if the wind's interfering. It is a little windy up here on top of the mountain, but nice campsite right here. If you're hiking the AT or just want to come up here and camp, backcountry camp. Nice little area right here. Okay, we've just came out of the Rocky Mountain Trail. We just came from that way, excuse me, where the Blue Blaze is. There's a sign for the Rocky Mountain Trail. It comes out here and intersects the Appalachian Trail, as you can see down there in the distance. Right up here are the white blazes, and everybody knows what the white blaze means. That means you're on the Appalachian Trail. But that is going northbound. Man, I just thought I was going up on the Rocky Mountain Trail. This little short section of the Appalachian Trail is brutal. You can tell it's going straight up with steps, so getting double whammied with this. But hopefully the payoff will be worth it. We will see. Well, this is trails turn into a lot easier hiking. We've still got plenty of rocks. We're right here at the summit of Rocky Mountain, and you can look around and see we've got a little bit of a view up here. We're about 4,016 feet in elevation up here. So, getting a little ways up in the clouds. But I'm going to continue right on down the trail here, see if we might be able to get a better view. So, we'll keep on going. Now, I just came down the trail there, all those rocks down through there. That's the actual Appalachian Trail. As you can see, one of the white blazes up there on the rock. But as you come down through there and turn to your right, you have this view, which now this is the view from the top of Rocky Mountain. And it's a little hazy today, so it sort of blocking some of it out, but still today it's absolutely gorgeous out through there. I mean, is that not a killer view? But that's your view from the top of Rocky Mountain. And we're fixing to have a snack and some water, and then we'll be turning around and heading back down the mountain. Just absolutely beautiful. Well, we took in some water and had a snack. We're gonna start our way back now. One good thing about it, should be all downhill from here. We're going back the same way we came, so take a last view of these wonderful views around here. And get back down the mountain. Okay, so we've made it back down the AT to where we get back on the Rocky Mountain Trail. We'll go on down the mountain here. Like I said earlier, thankfully this should be all downhill till we get back to the car. Passing that campsite that I showed earlier in the video on the right here. So we got the blue blazes for the Rocky Mountain Trail. So let's get on out of here. Well, we made it back to the small creek crossing. We'll have one more creek crossing, which is the bigger one, before we make it back to the car. We're working our way back down. Getting a little breezy up here. Feels pretty good though. Well, we've worked our way down to we made it back to the bigger water crossing of the two. So we're gonna work our way across here. Luckily we got plenty of rocks to step on so we don't get our feet wet. We made it. Didn't get my butt wet at least. That's never good when you're out on the trail. We got a little bit of a climb right here, but it's short-lived, and then it'll turn down the mountain and we'll be downhill scot-free the rest of the way. Well, we finally made it down off there and back to the road here where we parked at. Overall, it was a good hike, beautiful hike. It was a killer hike going up. It was steep, but it was well worth it. That view at the top was amazing. Looks like I'm going to be having about 3 3/4 miles total since I started. So good little hike, good cardio. But hope y'all enjoyed watching this, and hope y'all have had a good Sunday. See ya.